Hello and welcome to another vlog. This week is a busy week. So I've been out on my enduro bike. It's Monday. Yeah, been out on my enduro bike. I have to think then. So that's clear. I love riding in the dirt. I love riding it when it's muddy and horrible conditions. It gets your skills really up to, it gets your skills working, but it just takes so long to clean. So a bit of a workshop morning this morning. Getting the enduro bike cleaned and serviced. Gonna change the oil filter and air filter and give it a nut and bolt check. Ready to go to Portugal and Spain this week. So I get the ferry Wednesday. So there's a lot to do. It's a hell of a lot to do. So I'm in the garage and I am learning the rally bike. Just basically taking it apart and putting it back together, but knowing what tools I need to use. So that means when I'm out in the desert, and knowing what tools I need to carry to be able to strip it. Most of the stuff on this bike is behind the fuel tanks. So it's basically taking the fuel tanks off and getting to learn it, making sure everything's done up and looking good, no wires are gonna chafe. So yeah, just having a good look around from the wires up in the navigation tower, where they lead, all the throttle cables. Yeah, just really getting to know the bike. You got your oil filter housing. We're gonna be taking the oil filter out. We change the oil and oil filter pretty much every day, but some of the factory teams said they've been changing it every other day, so about 1,000 K. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna get amongst the bike and learn it, then pack. Then I've got a busy time trying to pack this rally bike, enduro bike, 2 mountain bikes into the back of a camper. It's all good, fun and games. We're now Tuesday. I go Wednesday, tomorrow night. So to make a little bit of room in the van, also I have to pay someone to carry the tires, as the organisation will only carry a set of wheels and 2 sets of tires in the Mal Motor class, the originals. So now I'm putting new mousses into the tyre dry, so I'm not lubing them yet. I'll wrap them, and then when it comes to the getting them out there, being out there, I'll then lube them, take them to get changed. So yeah, there's a lot going on at the moment. So to make space, I've got to put mousses into tyres and then mark them with my number. Oh, I'm a steamy guy here now. It's a bit wet, the Welsh weather. It's piss mist out there. Whatever, you just get soaking. I've got another ERTF. So this will show speed, this will show distance, and this will show cap heading. It all plugs into the unit that goes here and controlled by this one and this one. So that's all wired in and ready for the Era tracker as well, that goes in here. So that's all good. I've got my first aid kit, my emergency beacon, and a siren in there, nice and neat, tucked away, not making nice and neat. So I've started packing the tires, so they put the mousse in, pack it up, and time for a clean up. So the amazing people at Team Samco Sport, Welsh brand, have helped me out this year for Dakar, and they've given me a few hose kits and hoses ready to start playing, getting some stuff on the rally bike changed up. We've already used some here. Yeah, and there's little bits like, let me show you, little bits like this to do. So separating the cable ties to the cables so nothing gets chafed and moved around. It's a really neat way of holding things. So yeah, thank you Samco, Samco Sport. for sorting that out. So after stripping it, I thought I'd start it up and check it. Also, I haven't really run it in at all. JD Racing, the guys there, they PDI'd it and took it for a little ride and put fuel in it. So they do the hot-cold cycle, so run it up to temperature, usually till the fan kicks in, turn it off till it's dead cold, and then run it. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to run it up till the fan kicks in, then turn it off, and then when I get out to Portugal, I'm going to do an hour of gentle, like up and down the gearbox, nice and steady with the clutch, and then drain the oil, put motor in it, motor oil, change the oil filter, and then I'll go for a good ride on it, and then that'll be it, for ready for the boat for Dakar. But that's the plan now. So that is the tyres mousse lubed up, and the mousse is inserted and then wrapped in cling film, ready to go. 2 spare wheels ready with new tyres on. I was starting with new tyres, but I'm gonna run this bike in, so I am gonna actually I've got a set that I'm gonna use. Whew, that was a long day in the garage, doing the wiring, doing everything, but we are nearly there, ready to pack, lock and load. I'm taking my old Mali Moto box, and I will explain what's in it at another time, but yeah, I'm taking that box and everything, because we'll get a new box, everything out of that one into the new one. Yeehaw! In the blue room, but not exercising. I am packing. It looks a mess. I'm packing up my kit. So I am planning to do a proper kit. What I'm taking and what I'm going to be using. It's everywhere. I'm going to do a proper video soon on that when I get to Portugal, before I go up to Spain, and then I'm gonna get everything 100% before I put on the boat in Marseille. So just making sure it's going from the house into the van. So Sarah says she's packed and there's room for you in the bag. This little bit here, look. Perfect. So we've got the Dakar bag. The Osio bags are pretty much full up of all my kit. Then here we've got laid out every single day my energy supplements. So starting off in the morning, you're going to have breakfast in the bivouac, and then usually there's scrambled egg, beans and coffee, cereals, and then you're on the bike pretty early. So when you get on the bike, you'll do a few hours sometimes in the liaison and get to your special stage. So from 5:30 riding bikes, then I'll have anything from chicken and mushroom pasta, tomato pasta salad. Obviously I've gone through there, you're not allowed pork in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, I've gone through making sure there's no pork in them ration packs. And then I'll have 3 litres of water mixed with electrolytes and energy gels and energy packs for throughout the day. Then I'll have energy gels to have whilst on the bike, so I don't really have to stop there. I can have them in stage. And also, when you get to neutralisation, you get 15 minutes to fuel up the bike and then check the bike over. Also, I'll have an energy bar, and I'll refill my Camelback up. And when I get back to base after the day, I'll have a recovery shake. And then in the evening, I'll go for my main sort of meal, which I'll stuff my face. And those that know me well, no, I haven't got a problem with that, so it's all good. So yeah, I take my eating pretty seriously. So it's kind of packed. Rally bike, enduro bike, 10 sets of tyres and mousses, bags of kit, and 2 mountain bikes to go. So we've made it to Portsmouth, the first leg of our trip to Portugal. We loaded the camper van, and firstly, it's not my camper van, it's Dave Bixter's, and Dave has been a massive help for Dakar, so thank you very much, Dave, and we will look after your camper for you. It's loaded with rally bike, enduro bike, 2 mountain bikes, 10-ish sets of tyres and mousses, a Sarah, a Neil, 2 kit bags, and yeah, we're in Portsmouth, ready to go on the ferry.
Is on the toilet. Nice.
Testing their beds. Whoa. Their breakfasts.
I find the bacon's a bit overdone for me.
And their patience.
What a load of cobblers.
To find out who offers the best value for money.
It's very ordinary.
You're not going to take off.
You don't like that because you're too bloody snobby.
We are in Spain. It's stunning compared to the last week in Wales. The weather's been horrendous, but now look at this. Off the boat in Santander. Now we are headed off to, I can't pronounce it, but a little stop off just to go for a mountain bike ride and relax a little bit. Now it's just, we've got a few days before we have to meet the Mobileye crew in Wim Motors down in Portugal, and then I can ride the bike. Excited. So we stopped in a place where there's an extreme enduro race, actually, in just about an hour from Santander. So on the mountain bikes, up into the hills. It's a wicked, we're following the extreme track at the moment, it's pretty cool. So we've made it to Nazur, stayed the night here, and off for a little, well, sun's just rising, pretty high already, into Nazur. Let's go. Yep. Not that you can see him, but there's someone getting ready to get towed in on a jet ski. The waves are getting a bit bigger. It's pretty cool. It's the first time we've been here and actually seen someone surf this side. Be pretty cool. I wouldn't want to be in there. So we came to Portugal to test the rally bike, to run it in, and yeah, to ride it before I drop it off in France next week. So me and Sarah had a little bit of a road trip down through Portugal and stopped off in Nazur. It's like a world famous big wave surfing spot. Today it's about 13 foot by the forecast, but it's, I can't imagine. So there's photos of the waves like over that lighthouse, like as in not the perspective but out behind it, and people surfing it. It's a pretty crazy place. It's awesome, it's a beautiful place, but the waves are pretty cool today. Still pretty big for UK standards. So from here we are heading to Wim Motors, down a bit further south, pass through Lisbon today, and then at whims all week riding bikes. So yeah, looking forward to getting on the rally bike. So yeah, this is a bit of a travel vlog of this week. Next week should have lots and lots of action on motorbikes. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. And the bike raffle is still going. Around Christmas time I'll do the raffle. Road books are still for sale on the website, all that good stuff. It really does help with Dakar looming not very long now, and there's a lot going on. Thanks, guys.